kaibigan, and welcome to another episode of In My Toolbox. This is your weekly talk show exclusively here on PHLV. Tonight, mga kaibigan, we will delve into the realms of finance and business, exploring pertinent topics aimed at providing insights and guidance. Mga kaibigan, always remember, it's crucial to emphasize that while we offer expertise here, we are not legal or tax advisors. Therefore, the information shared here should not substitute personalized advice tailored to your specific circumstances. Always seek the counsel of qualified professionals before making any significant decisions. Mga kaibigan, once again, my name is Enrico Pobre. I'm an economist, financial expert, business consultant, and an entrepreneur. Well, stay connected with me through PHLV Radio or Facebook, or drop me an email at enrico.inmytoolbox@gmail.com. So let's just start our journey today, mga kaibigan. Do I need a business consultant? Wow, this is actually a topic that I think it's very crucial, especially for business owners, right? So they asked me, do I need a business consultant? Mga kaibigan, today, entrepreneurs or leaders just like yourselves, you guys face more obstacles than, moving products or developing team or your vision, as simple as your vision, moving forward. Emerging markets, advanced technology, and consistent economic changes can actually be the most challenging aspects to an executive like yourself. So, some of the business owners that I talk to, they ask me, so why do business owners, or small businesses, or companies on that matter, need to hire business consultants? Well, leaning on the expertise of consulting firms or individuals can actually bring a very valuable resource for you. Especially providing industry-leading experience, which is actually has an outside perspective. So, the role, mga kaibigan, of a business consultant is to be an advisor to you. They offer expertise to an organization or your business that's actually focused on improving business performance. Mga kaibigan, that is actually the goal of every business owners, right? Just like yourself. My question is very simple. Do you want to improve your business? Do you want to increase the level of your business performance? Of course, all of us business owners, we would love that. We would love to see our improvement or our business going to the next level. So I would want to make sure that you guys understand what are the needs, or what will you get, or what are the reasons that you would need to hire a business consultant. Well, consultant, as I've said, they are subject matter experts. I call them SMEs, okay? Some actually projects that you will have, you have to understand that you will require subject matter experts. And as I will always tell to all my clients, I tell them, hey, you would need a subject matter expert so that you can focus on what you're good at. See? You will not be dividing your attention, especially to an item that you're not actually good at, right? It makes sense. So someone proficient, these consultants in an area of expertise beyond your team's knowledge or your knowledge and skill sets, okay? So of course, you could put one of your existing employees through training to learn that, right? But that could take weeks or even months. And in most cases, it's not actually a practical solution. When you hear the word practical, it's not economical direction for your company, right? So you want to make sure that if you want the right answer, correct answer, you would want, and immediately, right, you would like to hire a third party who is actually a subject matter expert. Bringing in a consultant which actually had previous knowledge and experiences on such a specific area, well, they've learned this years and years. You can just hire somebody, and try to pay this person to learn that skill set in a week or two. But your expectation, you want to be for them to deliver a 10 years of experience on the table. It's not gonna work like that, right? So as I've said, internal resource will be good, but there's got to be price to pay for that, right? So I know some companies really consider internal training for that person to become a subject matter expert. But this is the time that you would want to actually consider a consultant to be your subject matter experts. Okay? And, another reason why you would want to hire a business consultant or a consultant, because consultants are low risk but has high rewards. I know hiring can be challenging, especially in the current economic environment of our business today, and finding the right individual for your specific project is actually more difficult. You just don't hire. Number one, when you hire, you would want to make sure that your message will be captured by the right person that you're looking for. Maybe sometimes you get it, but on a price, right? So especially on a very specific project, it's really, really difficult to find that right person. So bringing an outside consultant will be able to provide you, number one, fast access. Number two, of course, the subject matter experts there already, to someone, who will hit the ground running for this person and add immediate value. The word there is immediate. When you hire the right consultant, the immediate value is there, rather than you go through the process of looking for somebody that will fit your requirement. It will take time, take money, etc., right? That's the reason why this consultant will be able to help you, for as little or as long as you need, without permanence. See, you can take them, these consultants, without permanence. That's the reason why we could see that there's low risk but has high rewards when you actually hire consultants. In consultants, I call them a quick solution that definitely creates that low risk that you're looking for, but actually has a huge reward in a situation, especially in your organization. See, mga kaibigan, sometimes we don't look at that option of hiring a business consultant because you would want to save money. But in the long run, you don't want, to waste time. You don't want to waste money. Instead of just focusing, getting the right person to give you all the expertise today, you're actually just prolonging the agony. Right? So another thing that you would want to consider why you would want to bring a consultant into your business, because this is an outside perspective. There's a third person's perspective when they talk to you about your business. That's actually one of the unique benefits of hiring a consultant. It's the exposure to various industries of this person or your consultant, not only, various industries, various companies as well, in a short span of time. Engaging a consultant to plan what the approach and how it will be executed, the task objectively, you will get huge benefits out of it. Consultants have seen many different organizational structure because that's what they've been doing, right? That's their expertise. They actually have industry-specific problems. They know project management, and they know problem-solving strategies that will help them recommend a solution for your business that you may not have if you have not considered a third-party viewpoint. So that's the reason why, mga kaibigan, when you actually hire a third party or somebody, that has an outside perspective, this person will not just say yes because this is a third party preview. So when they look at you, when they look at your business, they will tell you exactly what they experienced, what they have experienced before when you discuss with them your specific scenarios. So that's how important it is. And that's what you actually hire them for, to see things that you actually don't see or will not be able to see if not, with these people. And then, of course, I tell my clients that when you hire business consultants, these consultants will actually streamline your processes. Walang yung paikot-likot, paikot-ikot, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that they will help you streamline your processes because they have a diverse background and they have experienced a lot already in the industry that you're in, and also in the work content of your specific issues. That's the reason why you would want to hire them. In many situations, mga kaibigan, consultant actually works on initial project. They become more familiar with your organizational structure. They work with a team. And of course, they work on the processes. Now, you're allowing them to identify other areas that can be improved or streamlined, or who knows, that needs to be automated. You see, this actually streamlining of processes will save you time and will save you money. So if I'll be asking you as a business owner right now, guys, is that something that you would want to have? Definitely the answer is yes, right? So that's the importance of hiring a business consultant. Now, a consultant, right, can actually expand your resources. The more people you know and the more extensive your network, the more successful you will be. So having a network of professionals in your field with diverse experiences or even your skill sets, the knowledge, the know-how, especially the industry knowledge, will definitely add value to you as a professional and to your company. A good consultant, mga kaibigan, when you hire them, will not only help your organization in the short term by completing the project. After the project, right, you can actually even reach out to them. They will also be valuable resource to you in some other aspect of your business in the future. You've created that relationship already, and definitely, hey, you have a phone call to a friend, right, that you would want to ask for whatever that specific needs in the future, right? Consultants, mga kaibigan, can become champions, can become your subject matter expert for your organization. Okay? So, consultants also, mga kaibigan, they will give you support during transition. This is, transition is actually very hard. The transition period within an organization is one of the most, common item to bring the consultants in. Why? Because transition is very tough. The transition periods in your organization is actually very, very complicated, because transition can include expansion. Transition can include relocation. It can actually include mergers. Mergers and acquisition, or divesting a business unit. So all of this, mga kaibigan, when you were growing your business, especially coming from a small business and you're going to the next level, every level needs a certain expertise, especially if this is your first time. Good for you if you're growing your business, but to identify what are the common issues or challenges as you grow, that's where you would want to need a business consultant. That's why, mga kaibigan, I think I've mentioned this one too many times. It doesn't mean that you know how to cook. You can actually put up a restaurant. That's where expertise comes in and, consultant comes in, right? So, of course, the reason why you would want a business consultant into your business, because a consultant's influence team requirements. Whether your company is expanding or your company has a newly created position, or you need a backfilling to an existing role, bringing in a consultant is a great way to test the scope of the role and assist in the creation, or they can actually help you redefine, all of this process and procedures of that certain role. So, what it means, mga kaibigan, if someone actually left your company or you're creating a new position, a consultant can actually give you insights of what process and procedures can be included or excluded into your current situation. So consultant can be able to assist you in when you're hiring, right? Like the job description, how to interview candidates, and providing hiring recommendations. In many cases, all of these consultants can train and actually even help you in onboarding your new employees. So consultant influences team requirements. So that's the reason why you would want to hire. You would want to make sure, guys, that when you hire people, that's the right person putting in a certain position. But vice versa, you want to make sure too that the definition or the job description fits exactly the task that you would want to accomplish. Right? So another thing here, guys, why do you need a business consultant? Well, consultants provide project management. This is actually very tough. Project management is not just as easy as ABC. Especially when you would want to improve processes, or there's a huge significant change. Example is like a system implementation, are required. The department or internal team is often too busy to dedicate the time and resources necessary to tackle the project, especially if you have a small team. A certain team member can only, accommodate a certain limitation on their capacity to execute a certain role, right? So by bringing an outside consultant to manage your project, this is project management, right? The consultant that you will be hiring can focus on building, not only building, they can also test, the new processes or the system without disrupting the internal team's day-to-day responsibilities. As it is, mga kaibigan, all of your team, they already have certain activities every day. Basically, they have the schedules intact. Now, adding one more, that might not be a good move because if everybody's at full capacity already, adding one more job, productivity actually goes down. So you would want to hire consultant, number one, to test that role. Number two, to look at the processes and the procedures for that role. And how are you going to hire a certain permanence, right, of an employee to replace after that project management the consultant did. Okay? So basically, mga kaibigan, there's really a really valuable reason for you to have a business consultant. Hiring consultants, especially on your small business, it may sound always a waste of time. But actually, the truth is, it is actually a great idea, because they will definitely help your company to grow. And of course, the results are the results going to be worth your business in terms of time, money, and resources? Of course, the answer is always going to be yes, right? So now we understand that consulting, is very valuable to business. But when I actually ask you, what is really the goal? Well, it's very, very simple. The goal of this consulting is just to get that subject matter experts, right? You will get the experts' advices and guidance that will be able to help your company thrive over time. They will be able to see things that we don't see, especially, mga kaibigan, consultants got to be your third eye, a third party looking inside your business. And they will be able to address a wide range of needs once you actually get this right people. They can talk about, from financial strategy, company strategy, financial and planning, to internal operations and marketing efforts. Sometimes even people who are just starting business, they think that marketing is easy. In fact, marketing is so broad. You would want to make sure that you get the right people to fit your marketing efforts. So if you've heard that, business consulting is too expensive, or business consulting is only for startup business, I'm going to tell you right now, mga kaibigan, you might want to think that again, because now maybe it's the right time to reconsider those biases and consider the fact that your business actually needs a business consultant. Sometimes, mga kaibigan, the myths of business consultants, they just say, this business consultants just reiterate what I already know. Well, actually, 80% of the time, business people look at it that way. Every business owner understands the importance of strategy, understands the importance of efficiency for a company to grow. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So the question of why hiring a business consultant if you already know things and for you to become successful, well, the basic business growth knowledge is enough to eventually achieve results. I understand that. And that business consultant, in some other perspective, right, that's also their goal when you hire them. However, a deeper understanding of business consultant, business management, is actually coupled with an objective point of view. However, these people who are consultants makes more original advices than you actually think. So that's the reason why, mga kaibigan, a third-party perspective is very important. Sometimes we are blinded already on certain things because that's the only thing that we know. So that's the reason why that third-party consultants or third-party people are very vital to your business. Well, in fact, consultants offer unique insights. They customize to your business. Every company is different. I understand that. And every business consultant that you will be hiring, are trained to understand your unique needs in order to provide customized advice. So I know there's all different businesses and consultants, you might want to choose the right consultant for a certain issues or challenges that you have. So your business provides products or services to a specific audience or a certain market. So business consultants intentionally offer guidance and support in a way that is meaningful to your organization. Mga kaibigan, while you may already know the value of the project management, for example, a business consultant can take your understanding further by teaching you on how to implement tools in a way that you will work for your employees and serve for your business goals. Before, all you use are all ledgers. Now, a business consultant say, hey, I can introduce you to an Excel file. Now, I know your ledgers are already good, but this can be efficient. So something like that, as basic as that. There's another myth, mga kaibigan, that business consulting services are too expensive. When you think about services on business consultant that actually helps you to grow your business or, make strategic planning, you may be seeing nothing but dollar signs, when you hire people. Oh, he's expensive, Seeking out consultancy from a third-party organization can be a heavy lift for many business, especially when you're just a startup business. It's easy to believe that every consultant is expensive. That's just normal when people or business owners think about it. And while they sometimes are, really it's not the case. The price of services, mga kaibigan, of a consultant can vary drastically. So when you think of hiring a consultant, it is important to investigate individual rates before deciding whether or not to engage in a small business consultant. So we recognize the difficulties that comes with staffing or growing a business and seek to help you out or alleviate some of the stress with an affordable support. That's the goal. Regardless of the price you're paying, for whatever consultant services that you will be hiring, however, it's important to understand the result that you will be getting when you're investing into a consultant. Mga kaibigan, these are just some items that you would want to understand. Do I really need a business consultant? Now, with just some of the facts and ideas that I gave you here, now hopefully that you are able to understand the importance of hiring a business consultant. It's just the facts of small business needs. Consultants is actually a go-to for you. So you want to make sure that that you consider business consultants in one of your plannings in the future. All right. So mga kaibigan, business consultant is very important. It's actually going to be helpful to grow your business, to bring you to the next level. If you consider that, start looking for a business consultant, especially for those gaps of your business that you think that needs help to bring your business to the next level. All right, mga kaibigan, I know it's very short, but I just gave you an insight of what a business consultant is. There's a lot of people out there that will be able to give you what you actually need and help grow your business. Once again, mga kaibigan, you're listening to In My Toolbox. Hanggang sa susunod na naman po na ating episode next week. I'm Enrico Pobre, signing off.